did something very important. As you know, at the end of January, I banned China because the people from China, because they were heavily infected. And I had a lot of people, including Dr. Fauci, and I don't say that with disrespect. It's really what he believed. But a lot of people believe that we shouldn't ban him. It was no reason to ban him. And Biden was going around for many, many weeks after that saying it's not even going to be a problem. You covered it incredibly. Actually, Karl Rove covered that incredibly tonight, and just incredibly, actually. And they were all going around, no problem, no problem. Everybody, practically everybody. Nobody had any idea it would be as violent as it turned out to be. And we studied it. We understand it. Now we're opening up. But we could have lost 2 million, 2.5 million, maybe even more than that if we did it a different way. And we've done a really good job. And if you look at our numbers, our fatality numbers compared to other countries, we're in really, I mean, it's amazing what we've done. We've been able to do something that a country, especially with the kind of size we're dealing with, we've done an incredible job.
I watched your press conference today, and the general tone of the questioning was that you misled the country because you told Bob Woodward on February 7th, this looks like it's going to be 5 times as bad as a normal flu virus. I think most Americans may not even know that there are years with the influenza virus that we lose tens of thousands of Americans. It's not uncommon. But your actions just 7 days earlier were you put a travel ban in effect, and a quarantine in effect, again, hasn't been done in 50 years. So actions mean something, and you taking it seriously was very clear then. And then when you said, well, I don't want people to panic, they say, well, you must have been downplaying it. Wouldn't your actions contradict that narrative?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at, we've had flu years where we lost 70, 80, and 90,000 people. People don't realize that. But if you look that and multiply that times 5, it's actually more than we lost. Now, we could have lost 2 million, 2.5 million, as Matt said, if we did it a different way. But what I want to show is I want to show a calmness. I'm the leader of the country. I can't be jumping up and down and scaring people. I don't want to scare people. I want people not to panic. And that's exactly what I did. And if you look at the representatives of Joe Biden, you see what they were saying. They said, no problem, this won't be a problem. He didn't think it was going to be a problem until months later. He was way late. Pelosi was way, way late. And I was at the end of January, far ahead of everybody, because I did something nobody wanted me to do. Nobody wanted me to do the ban on China. And then, as you know, shortly thereafter, I did a ban on Europe. That was, frankly, even more controversial. And that was good because I saw what was going on in Italy and in Spain and in France. And we did a ban there. And if we didn't do those bans, we would have had numbers that were much, much more. And if we didn't do the shutdown and now the reopening, and they should do the opening faster. If you look at some of the states like North Carolina, Pennsylvania, you look at what they're doing. They're shut down. They're still shut down. Michigan is terrible. It's still shut down. And that's a shame. It's a shame. They don't know what they're doing, frankly. But they should all be open, and our country is doing very well. We have record numbers of jobs. You saw the numbers just came out. For the 4 months, it's the largest number ever, by far, not even close. And retail sales, the same thing. It's record numbers. So we're opening up with a strong V, not just a V. It's a very strong V. And we're going to have a tremendous year next year. We're going to have a very good quarter, and that's going to be announced before the election.